Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Pine Valley Zoo. Right, I hope you're having a good day, and thank you very much for your feedback in the last episode. So I am recording this one, having already put out the previous episode where we were working on our foliage over here. Everyone seemed to like what I did with the foliage, so that's great. Thank you very much for your feedback on that. Someone commented on putting some background music in. Which is a great idea, but I know you have to be careful with music in YouTube. You have to make sure it's all non-copyrighted stuff. So I may well look into that at some point. Not too sure how I do it. I'm not very good at editing videos. I have got some pretty professional programs to do it in. I'm just not very good at actually doing it. So I'm not too sure how that would work, to be honest. But it may be something that I look into at some point. Someone, I think Ark, commented on a bit of crackling on my my speakers as well, my microphone. Not too sure about that. I've got a pretty decent microphone, so hopefully it's okay. Maybe you've just got really sensitive ears, not sure. Or maybe I do need to get a new microphone, who knows. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? I'm a bit limited for time this evening, so let's... what the hell are you doing there? I've never seen that before. That's bizarre. I think that's a bug. I'm sure they're not meant to do that. I'm sure they're only meant to clean from the sides where it's actually kind of attached to. But I don't know. There we go. So yeah, last episode we were working on our foliage over there. So I was going to come over this way today. And I'm going to start straight away. I'm going to just crack on here. We talked about putting in a toilet, didn't we, under these stairs here. So let me just see what I can do. I really have no idea if anything is going to fit under here anywhere. Yeah, it's going to have to come right out to the side here, isn't it? Now let me see. It's hard to know whether that's level. That looks about level, doesn't it? Right, so where do I want it? So it's definitely not going to fit underneath, is it? In any way at all? No, it's not. Do I bring it right out? Ooh, I could try and... Let's just plonk it down and see what it looks like. Okay, can I work with that? Yeah, I think I can do something with that, can't I? I could do some sort of wall along the back here. I can... I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do here, but I'm thinking some sort of wall would look okay. That's a shame that you can't. One of the walls that I really like in the game, or some of the walls that I like, are the actual barrier ones. But it's a real shame that I can't. I wouldn't be able to get a barrier wall in here, would I? I don't think, because it's, yeah. See, if I lift that up, yeah, it's not gonna. No, it's not gonna let me do that, is it? Hang on, let me just... Whoops, hang on. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, so I do love those barrier walls, but it's just a shame you can't interact them with the pathways, because I would like that sort of wall, I think, along this edge here. Let's try something different. Let's go for... actually, let's get into there. No, I love this texture, this rustic wall. Something about this that just looks fantastic. Yeah, let's try this out. So I want it to probably sort of step with the pathway like that, where I bring it along and then step it up, and I'm going to have to get it turned slightly. Could be a bit of a lengthy process, this sort of thing, but I think it will look really nice. What I will do is just get that into get them into a group. So again, let's step that up. I'm going to have to just angle it a bit as well. Not sure what I'm going to do in front. I may do a sort of a copy and paste of the whole wall. Might look okay. I'll kind of explain what I mean by that in a minute once I've got to the other end. I kind of like the idea of this as a wall, and then I don't know, try and interact some flowers on it or something. Not sure really. A lot of the time when I'm making stuff like this, I really am just making it up as I go along. I don't always plan too much in advance. Sometimes I just start building and things just happen. And that's often when you come up with the best stuff in this game. Am I going off course? No, I think this is fairly straight all the way up here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Now I'm going to have something else on top of this as well, some kind of fencing, which I can add on afterwards. I think this will look nice. I just think on the front here I'll need to interact something with it, some kind of plant, some hanging plants or something, maybe some hanging baskets. Might look nice. Right, this is where it's going to get a bit trickier, I think, because it's, yeah, I don't know, I might be able to kind of hide that bend in the pathway there actually, if I do this right. Okay, let's bring that up and then twist it. Can I, let's have a look, can I hide it well? That doesn't look too bad, does it? Oh, we are, there's just a little bit showing at the back there. Let me just, I am a bit of a perfectionist with this kind of thing. There we go. Let me move this one back in line. Nice. Right, this one's going to have to twist as well. Let's bring that up. So yeah, this zoo so far is coming along nicely. Most people seem to like it. I'm getting some decent views and people are leaving me some nice comments, so that's always a good sign that things are going well. If people have thoughts, if you've got ideas, please keep them coming. I've had a few so far that I will, you know, I'll always listen, and if I like the idea then I will go ahead with it. Obviously this was someone's idea, the having the toilet here, so that's cool. Okay, there we go. I'm not too sure how I'm going to encase this toilet, but I think this is a decent start. Right, I'm just going to angle snap here and see if I can have this going along the back as well. I think that would look really nice. There we go. Let's do I want to bring that out just a little bit more? No, I think, yeah, let's keep that tucked right in. Cool. Do I want to do it along the other side as well? Probably. So I guess this building is all going to be custom. Now that I've started it with a custom wall, I can't really use any in-game stuff. So I'll just keep going with this. Yeah, I may... Tell you what, I may just have to... Oh, really? Oh, come on. It's like it's trying to wind me up. Right, let's just do these two first. Okay, let's bring them in. I want them to cover this bit up. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring them into there, and then I will get this one moved in. So I'm thinking above this, some sort of wood would look good. Let's just continue this. Out to there. Okay, let's stand back and have a look. What do we think of that? I think we like that. I think we like that a lot. And I suppose I could do a flower bed actually along here, couldn't I? Let's have a look. If I go back into this, I know I said last episode that I wasn't going to do more foliage in this episode, so I apologise, because that's basically what I'm doing, isn't it? But it's fun foliage. Right, can I actually get this in such a way that it's not showing around the back here? Can I? Let's have a look. No, I need it. Actually, I didn't realise my bit of wood doesn't cover up this back bit properly, actually, does it? Hang on, let's just leave that there for a second. Yeah, this just needs to move a little bit. Okay, it's going to have to go right back like that. Okay, I can do this. Let's just twist this one a tiny bit. How does that look? That's better. There we go. Right, how can I get this? I'll tell you what, I probably just don't want a round one there, do I? Let's be honest. I think I'm overcomplicating things. I think I probably just need one of these. Kind of like that. Oh, that's not. Yeah, I'm going to have to kind of bring it out to there, aren't I? And then just double it up. Right, what do we think? It's quite a deep bit of soil, that, isn't it? Unfortunately, to cover that up. I'll tell you what, no, I'll do this, and then I'll create a small border around there. Yeah, that'll work. So let's just bring it round. Ooh, hang on, yeah, the pathway slopes. This is going to be tricky as well, isn't it? I'm going to have to move it with the road. And hopefully none of it, yeah, it's not going to stick through the back. Of course it's not, because it's a different level. It's all good. Right, okay. I think this will look nice. Once I've got some nice plants growing here, then what I need to do is make sure it's a decent thickness, so it actually looks like a flower bed. Okay, let's just lift that up a bit. A bit more. Yeah. I'm not too sure how this is going to look, but I want to give it a go. Is that too thin? No, I don't think that's too thin. I think it will look decent once I get an edge to it. If I can put on a nice wooden sleepered edge of some sort, then I think that could look pretty good. Let's keep it that thickness there. Obviously I'm going to have to work this wall out at the back here. I just need to copy it downwards a little bit. And yeah, actually let's just leave that for a second. Let's get all this lot just copied down so it's nice and complete. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see what I've got to work with. Let's bring that out. I think that needs to rise up just a tiny bit. This sort of thing, when you're building it, it always looks a bit funky, but it comes together in the end, especially when you've got foliage, because you can hide all sorts of nasty things with foliage. Really does cover up a lot of different sins. Okay, about there, good. Oh, I sort of messed these bits up, didn't I? Look at that. Graphically, it's all jumping around a bit. Let's sort that out. I need to line it up better. Oh yeah, look, the rock actually does line up top to bottom perfectly. Look at that. That's great. Right, so there's our little flower bed. Now I need some sort of little wooden edge to it. Let's get back into here. Let's try a plank of some sort. Yeah, I quite like that. And we've got a nice short piece for the end. Can I line it to the end? Yes. Ah, that's a bit too short. And that is a bit too long. Fine, we'll go with this one. I think graphically that'll glitch, so I'll just manipulate that. And then we want to go with a really nice long one. We don't need an angle snap. Yeah, I think this could look really good if I get it right. Just going to make sure that you stay right on that edge. Need to get the height correct as well. That's probably going to be the trickiest bit. Yeah, because it's quite a slope, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lengthy process doing this sort of thing, but I think ultimately it will look really cool. And I do love customizing stuff. I like spending time doing the details, you know. This sort of thing it's very rewarding once you've finished. It can be a pain in the neck once you're in the middle of it, and it can be a bit tedious, and you start thinking, oh, why did I start this? It's one of the big things in this game. When you're doing a big project, you start off and you're all enthusiastic and you've got all these ideas. But then as it goes on, you can start thinking, oh, this is too much, too big. You know, I've given myself too much to do. And it's generally, you know, once you're there, it's generally worth putting the extra effort in. But hey, you could be the judge of that. You might think this looks terrible, and you can let me know. Wow, it's working quite nicely so far. I was expecting this to be a bit harder. Okay, this is a slightly trickier piece. Wow, that's a real angle, isn't it? That needs to be like that, doesn't it? Oh no, it's still miles off. Hang on, I need that right into the ground like that. Right back like that. Hang on. Do I need a little step there, or do I want to try and let's see if I can try and balance this out? Hang on. If I get that matched up on the left here, and then this one, I wonder if I can. Okay, how does that look? Oh, I've got the angle completely wrong there. Let's get that straightened up. There we go. Right, how's it looking so far? It's always a good idea to check your work as you go along, just in case you think it looks terrible. It's not bad. I'm a bit annoyed that it's not a consistent width, actually. I've made it wider at this end, haven't I? I may try and shift that. Let's just finish off down to this end, because otherwise that sort of thing will annoy me. And you wouldn't like me when I'm annoyed. I turn into the Hulk. No, I don't. I'm a teddy bear, I promise. Oh, I've lost this piece completely. What's going on here? Okay, the angle's all wrong. And let's raise that up. That looks good. Oh, hello. That's all a bit funky. Let's angle that one out just a little bit. I think that needs to be leveled out a bit. No, that's too high. Is that too high? Yeah, just a tiny bit. There we are. One more down to the end. And then another small one. Let's get the angle snapped back on. And let's finish it off at the end. Nice. Now obviously I don't know what I'm doing back here. Probably rocks. Okay, what do we think? Yes, it's a nice consistent width until you get to here, because I put an extra one of them in. So what I want to do, yeah, see, I actually didn't need that second piece, did I? Right, it's just going to take me a minute to correct all of this. I guess I need to angle this one a bit better. Like so. I guess that needs to come in to about there. Ah, no, because you've got that, of course. No, it's going to have to stay wide, isn't it? I knew there was a reason why I did that. My fault. There we go. Let's just take all that back. Okay, that's fine. It's good. You won't even notice, once I get some foliage in there, you won't even notice that it's a little bit wider at that end. Cool. Now, I still want to get some stuff hanging on here in some way as well. I'm not going to do the foliage just yet. I may get around to doing it in this episode. I'm not sure. Let's look at the... yeah, let's look at getting this looking decent. Now, what do we think on this? I think planks again actually might look decent, although those... What have we got? Hang on, that's 2 meters, that's 4 meters, yes. Let's see what this looks like as a... Doesn't matter if it sticks out the front, because it needs a sort of a fake front on it anyway. So I wonder if I can make some walls out of this. I think I do like these plank walls. The only problem you end up with is the repetitive textures. Now let's just see. I wonder if these are different on the front and the back. Not sure that they are. Hang on, let's turn that around. What does it look like? Actually, yeah, I think that does look different, doesn't it, front and back? It does, yeah. Okay, so that's good. So that's an option. I can twist a couple of them round. It's a shame that the pivot point is at the end, so that you have to reposition it sideways as well, but that's fine. We can do that. Let's just get that spaced out a bit better. Okay. What do we think? It's very hard to know when you're building this sort of thing whether that actually looks any good, but what I will then do... No, let's try that again. Oh, seriously? You're kidding me. You've got to love this game sometimes, haven't you? He said sarcastically. Fine, let's do it the hard way, shall we? It's like the designers just went, do you know what? Let's make things awkward. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to look any good at all. Oh, come on. And one more. Right. Do I like this? I'm not sure I do, you know. I'm wondering whether brick would look good. Nah, I'm not really keen on that. That's not working for me. Let's, hang on, I don't want to get rid of the toilet, do I? Is that, no, the toilet's not part of it, that's fine. Let's get rid of that. Right, let's give it a go. Let's just try using some in-game stuff. I do love the brick walls. Oh yeah, I don't want to be part of that group. I want to be part of this group. Come on. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Fine, I will do it the hard way. There we go. Right. Yeah, see, that's the problem we're going to have. It's not going to interact very nicely with that wall. It's fine. I can manipulate that. I can. Yeah. Yeah, actually that's fine. I can work with this. Do I tell you what, I might make it bigger so it looks like a bigger room. Because otherwise it really does look quite small, doesn't it? That's fine. And then what I can do is go back into this one. Hopefully this will look okay, and then I can hopefully just bring this out so it looks like it's, you know, on purpose, kind of widened like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then I just need to duplicate that, just fill that little gap in there, make it all look nice and solid. Okay, that looks good. Need to do the same at the back here. Right. Let's just see if I can bring that. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Okay, going to have to play around a little bit. It's fine. I'll get there in a sec. Let's bring that out. And yeah, I'm just going to have to kind of widen the whole thing. Roughly like that. Oh yes. Does not like this piece, this rustic set in particular, very bad with the whole graphical bug happening, unfortunately. So you always have to manipulate it just a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go, that looks better, doesn't it? Okay, good. Did I need to do, yes, this little bit and this bit at the front as well? Oh, what are you playing at? Why has he done that? Oh, come on. It's just been awkward now, isn't it? There we go. Let's bring that out to the front. Nice. Let's bring that right down. How are we looking there? Yeah, right. That sticks out too much now. Oh, we've got a bit of a graphical bug there as well. It's annoying. Let's just get that sorted out. Yeah, so these ones are all a bit out now as well, unfortunately. I just need to bring them all out Tiny bit more. I know that's making this border down here quite thin, but that's fine. I'll have some nice plants growing up, I think, on that bit of wall. Okay, we're getting there. It's starting to look like a building. Still not sure what I'm doing with this little bit of fencing in here. I guess rocks, maybe some foliage into there. Ideally I wanted this fence, but if you put fence on there, you end up with some fence over here. Oh, hang on, I've ended up with some fence over here. That's not good. How have I done that? How did I get? Is that? See, look, so I could do it, and I just end up with a little bit more fencing there. So how did I? Yeah, it was from that bit there. Let's just put that in and see. See, this looks nice here, doesn't it? I like that, but you do end up with this little piece here. Oh look, and there. Oh, I tell you what though. Ooh, that could work, couldn't it? I did say I wanted some extra barrier on the top of that. Oh wow, look at that. That looks great. Now I won't want to do it here because obviously you'll end up with or do I? Ooh. It's giving me ideas now. Do I want fencing here? Or is that right in the flower bed? No, that's right in the flower bed. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, that's fine. Let's just leave it to there. I think that looks good. Look at that. I've managed to get that perfect. So it goes right up the wall there. It's like I planned that, wasn't it? So the only issue I have... actually no, because it's not an issue because that's now joined up. So actually that looks pretty decent there. I can fill in this bottom bit here with something. Oh, that's taken shape quite well actually now, isn't it? I need a roof on here. I guess a nice pointy roof of some sort. I like the asphalt roof actually, so I might just keep it simple. I think maybe the bigger one. Not sure about this building actually. I don't know that it's working for me. I do like the idea of a toilet being there. I'm just not sure I'm getting the roof right. Do you know what? No, let's go with the slate roof so it matches up the top here. And let's see if this one works with the brick. If not, I can always change the brick. Yeah, I like the slate roof. Do I like the brick? I tell you what, actually, because let's just go back to the rustic. I could actually just use the same rustic wall, couldn't I? And make the whole thing blend in that way. Yeah, there we go. That's better, isn't it? And let's just fill in the ends. Right, now what do we think of that? That looks much better, doesn't it? Yes, so it all blends in. Looks like one nice big solid wall. Obviously lots of details needed, but yeah, actually that looks much nicer now, and it kind of closes off this area here, makes this more of an sort of a doorway, especially if I can fill in under here, which I'll do probably some rock work and some foliage, kind of bushes, I think maybe just along this edge here, so you can't really see too much of this. and then I'll have some stuff climbing up this wall here. I'll try and create some custom flowers, I think, on this wall, using some sort of ivy and then flowers growing out of the wall, so it looks like they're attached to the ivy. Something like that might look pretty good, I think. Yeah, I quite like the idea of some hanging baskets along here as well. Could look pretty nice. Lots of ideas, lots to do. I'm going to have to leave it there. I'd love to keep going, but I don't have time, I'm afraid, because I have other things to do. So I am going to have to call the episode to an end there. But I think we're doing all right. We've made a good bit of progress there. I'm really happy with this. I had no idea what I was going to do along here, so actually this has worked pretty nicely, I think. And I think once it's all decorated, that will look really, really nice. I don't think I'll copy it further down on the pathway here. I think I'm going to try and do different things here as the pathway kind of snakes down here to wherever I get it. I'm still considering water down here. Actually, I might just test that. No, do you know what I'm going to do? Just while I think about it, let me just create a new save. Because when you do water, it completely redoes your landscape, doesn't it? Like, you know, it changes all the textures, which is just a pain. So I'm wondering if I can put water in here. How big is that? That's not too bad, actually. That only goes to there. Now, can I do that higher? How high can it go? It can go to there. How big is that? Even that isn't bad, actually. That looks really nice. Oh, although, we're very tight there, but I don't dislike that. No, I think that may be too much water. I think. Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe, yeah, down there maybe. I like this bit here. I don't think I want this bit full of water. Or if I do, maybe, you know, separate water like that. Maybe. I do quite like the idea of that having water in though. But I don't know where I'll take the path. I guess the path can then come in here, can't it? And be cut into the edge. That could be really nice. And then this can actually have some animals in it. Like a big hippo lake or something. I often do hippos, don't I? Hippos in the lakes, why not? Yeah, actually that could work quite nicely. Although hippos are going to need some pretty sturdy barriers all around them, aren't they? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll consider it. I'll just leave the water there for now. Right, so let's call it a day there. Thank you very much for being with me in this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can hit the like button for me. That'd be awesome. Please leave some comments if you've got anything you want to add, any ideas, suggestions, that sort of thing. That'd be great. Hopefully I will see you again soon. Let's think, what's tomorrow? Today's Thursday, so I'm going to be putting this one out ready to come out Friday morning. Friday I may or may not be around for recording, I'm not sure, but I will try and do at least one episode ready for Saturday. And I'm hoping over the weekend that I can get ahead a bit and record a few episodes, so I've got a few in the bank kind of thing. Which obviously means I won't be quite up to date with any comments or suggestions that you leave on the videos, but you know, I'll get there within a few episodes, so it'll work out. I just want to keep up to date. I want to make sure I've got an episode a day out if possible, and at the moment I'm struggling to get one recorded each evening, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So thank you, and I will see you very soon indeed. Goodbye for now.